I cannot believe it is almost 2023. Where did the time go? Oh my God. Can't believe it. But I'll tell you what, we're going to get through it. We're going to go through the ups and the downs of the year, and let's just enjoy the ride. Hello, my name is Ted Davies, and you are at Ted Davies Artistry. And I am best known for, I guess I'm an artist and an author and a publisher and a YouTuber. But I'm hopefully a person that inspires you to go out and do something creative. If you're a writer or if you're an artist or whatever you do in the creative realm, hopefully you enjoy what we're doing here. Please plug into what we're doing, become part of Ted's tribe there if you'd like. Today, we are talking about 2022, or actually the end of 2022. It's been a great year. It's been a year of challenges and a year of triumphs. And yeah, so I'm excited for you to be here. I'm looking through my notes here. What I decided to do is I'm changing a few things on the channel. And for the next year, 2023, it's going to be a year of growing for this channel. We've done a lot of different things in the background, diversification wise. We're doing some new things with the studio. We're doing some new things with production and the different shows, and a few things that we're going to be doing is I'm going to be stepping back a bit with a lot of the things that we do. We've been kind of chipping away at that the last year. We've taken TED Talks that I was doing an interview show for a few years, and I've tapered that back because I really want to go towards my work, get in more involved in my work and showing more tutorials about what I do and the avenue and the journeys that I'm on, kind of a journal, if you will. And we're going to be changing that up a bit. Even this show, Back to the Drawing Board, is going to be kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus. We're going to be basically working on Ted Davies Artistry in general. Now, in that, there's going to be a couple different things. I've invested with Glenn B. Fleming, as you know, and we do Comics Unlimited publication magazine, which you guys have been very just incredibly gracious in purchasing and enjoying the magazine with us. Thank you. We appreciate it greatly. I also want to tell you too that in 2022 I changed a few things on my website as well. And now when you go to Ted Davies Artistry, let me get to that page here, teddaviesartistry.com, and go to Shop Ted, you can actually find Comics Unlimited number 10 and number 11 in PDF format for only $3 each. So if you want to pick one of those copies up, I will send it directly via email to you. And I look forward to you guys. If you don't want to get Amazon, if you don't want to purchase a book or anything like that, but you want to get the PDF, by all means, it's so worth it. That digital file is just awesome. And if you're worldwide, it's even better because you guys then can get the PDF directly to you via email just for $3. It's awesome. So we're doing things like that are really going to be beneficial, not only for the channel, but also for you as a consumer. But we're also Feed the Beast is also going to be continued with John Celestri. We've got a few things going on with that. We're taping right now the different shows and different podcasts for that, as well as From the Trenches of Hollywood with Craig Hall, the producer that's working on the script for Retrieve, which Retrieve is on its way to getting looked at by quite a few eyes here. So hopefully the script, God willing, 2023 is going to be the year for Retrieve in the movie realm. So we'll get that. We'll keep you on that journey as we go. But to look at where we've come from to where we're going, it's always good to have a year in review. And what I wanted to do, and what I think I'm going to do on a lot of the different shows that I'm doing, just actually my show, the Ted Davies Artistry end of it, where I'm drawing or writing or what have you. I'm going to actually do a lot of it taped. It's going to be recorded. Just because of scheduling, it's a lot easier for me. And we're going to do that right now. I'm going to be talking to you as you see one of my drawings, one of the newer series that we're bringing out, Architecture, which is a little bit of a tongue twister. But for the years that I've spent, the 28 years that I was in architecture in all different formats, um, drawing architecture is second nature to me now, but also so is cartooning, so is comics, so is all the different artwork that I do. And with that, I decided that I wanted to kind of blend them both and have a hybrid, little bit of a hybrid drawing session. So in a drawing series, and it's been well received. We've been getting thousands and thousands of views on YouTube and throughout social media. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But what I like to do is bring that up, and we are going to start. And here we go. So, like I said, what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to you about a lot of different things that's happened this year. We've had some of the challenges that we had this year were we had paper shortage, and the book that I Grimm 101 book 2 was a huge issue. After the Kickstarter was successful and everything else, we had a paper shortage. They screwed up the books. A few of them were misprinted. So we have that collection. I still have a few of those books left that are limited edition mistakes. So that's been really, it's been good in a way because we made lemonade out of the lemons that we had. So we do have a small selection or quantity, I should say, of those books. So if you do want a mismarked book, let me know. I will sign it a special way that I sign the ones that are mismarked, and I can get those sent out to you. So just let me know. You can message me, or you can get a hold of me through the comments or what have you, and we can sell you that. But as far as the paper shortage goes, that really extended the lead times on the books. It was just crazy. And then with the Grimm figures, we got everything all painted and everything ready to go, and the figures reactivated, which means they melted basically, and it was just part of the process of what had happened. The type of resin that we used, and I believe it was the type of the combination of the primer, it reactivated. We since have solved that. I am painting the figures now. I wanted to wait to get through the holiday season because of obviously shipping and everything else. I wanted to wait till the first of the year to start sending these out. So thank you guys again for investing in it. I know it's been a long time waiting, but it will be worth it. So what I wanted to do too is while we're looking through the video in here, the architecture work that I'm doing is kind of stream of consciousness work. So if you'll notice, I rarely put pencil lines down. Everything is ink. Once it's on the paper, it's literally from my mind to paper. And as I'm going through this, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to tell a story, and I'm trying to make it so that you might enjoy not just the videos about it, but also the work and purchasing the work possibly. I have two sets sizes. The sizes are 5x7 and 8.5 by 11, if I'm not mistaken. And they the 5x7s are going to go for about $25 a piece for the originals for the first set right now, and $50 a piece for the 8.5 by 11s. So, and I'll continue that until through the Christmas season and the holiday season until January 1st of 2023. At that point, they're going to go they're going to go higher up on the pay scale. So, but right now they're $25 for the 5x7s, and the 8.5 by 11s are going to be $50. And then we'll have to figure out shipping where you are in the continental U.S. We can ship worldwide. Just let me know. But again, the cost of shipping is kind of extreme on a lot of the things, especially with customs. So, but yeah, so This series has been, like I said, very well received. It's fun. It's something to where you don't have to think about it. You look at it and it's like, wow, that's, just interesting, and it's fun for me to do. It's really, as I go, and that's a really great way to do art. So I suggest that you do that as well. If you're an artist, go for it. Um, do different shapes and sizes, whatever. Experiment with it. This was one of the series that I've been wanting to work on for a while, and it's become quite a success. So I'm very, very happy. So, and this is probably what we're going to be doing on the Ted Davies Artistry page. Besides the other shows, the other podcasts that I do with Glenn B. Fleming and John Celestri and Craig Hall, this is going to be kind of my show with the the basics, drawing, creating, showing you my artwork, showing you what I'm going to be doing for sales in the future, and what I've got. Actually, I've got quite a few. We did a series of prints that are going to be. I was asked to do a art exhibit next year, 2023 in February. I'm going to be taking some work down to the art department company down in Bay City, Michigan. But before I did that, I ended up getting the series that I'm going to be putting out is all done in prints as well. So you can pick those prints up. Now, during Black Friday, what I did was or Black Friday weekend, I reduced them to $18 per print. Those are 12 by 18s. I'm continuing that on till the 1st of January, 2023, because I wanted to make sure that we just did it because of the holiday. I want to make sure that you guys, if you can save a few pennies on it, we'll get those sold to you. And of course, shipping's we'll have to figure out shipping accordingly. But feel free to go to the website, go to teddaviesartistry.com and the Shop Ted tab, and you can find everything that I, from my books to prints to original artwork. The architecture is not that series is not on, not in my shop yet. I'm going to be waiting because those ones were. I'm still working with them right now, and I'm finishing them up, so I don't really have finished pictures of them. But if you look at any of my reels through YouTube or through Facebook, follow me on any of those sites, especially the YouTube site, my channel, this channel, because it would be, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of December this year. So we'd like to get everything taken care of with that. So we have at least 1,000 subscribers. We're on our way. I mean, things are growing exponentially. Like I said, it's been very successful. Sorry, I had to get a drink of coffee there. But again, like I said, this is an avenue I'm trying to show you my artwork and also talk about a lot of different things about this next year, philosophy, my journey as far as an entrepreneur and what we're doing with everything from publications, from writing to just life, and that's what I want to do. I want to show that side of Ted Davies artistry. I think I think it's going to inspire a lot of people because I think that's life, and like this podcast can be seen on Spotify, but it can be heard. So if you want to check out the Spotify Ted Davies Artistry or anywhere you can find your podcast, check that out as well. It's also playing on YouTube, so you can see the visuals as well on Spotify and YouTube. So I'm trying to encompass a lot of different things right now. A lot of people are driving to work again, and not necessarily, you don't want to have YouTube playing on your phone sometimes, so because you can't watch it, so you might have it on Spotify or one of the other podcasts while you're driving. So, and this is going to hopefully inspire people too, to just have another avenue of Ted Davies artistry. And this is fun for me. I'm trying to do a lot of different things, experiment in this type of genre, and I'm really looking forward to 2023. Let's talk about some of the achievements about 2022. one of which, and I'm very, very proud of this, is the website. The Square site that I put together in correlation with teddaviesartistry.com has worked out beautifully. I had a lot of not concerns at all. My web designer was awesome. The group that I have are fantastic, but I wanted to be able to update my things on my own time, in real time. And with Square, I can do that. I'm not paid by Square, but not yet anyway. Hopefully they'll ask me to sponsor or be a sponsor of mine. But right now I'm using them because it's a fantastic portal. It's great. We use Square and when we're at the Comic Cons and everything else to with our phones, and it's just been fantastic. And this is, this is what I'm doing. I want to show you how I've done it so that you guys can possibly duplicate it to your best interest and your best efforts, and hopefully it's successful for you. And doing that, this is, this is part of the achievements of 2022. And if I can help you do that, then fantastic. I'm going to leave this up for a couple minutes so you guys can see the artwork here. The other thing, we had very good Comic-Cons this year. We had a really good setup with the Comic-Cons. We went to just a few of them because we were invited to them. We had Midland Comic-Con in Midland, Michigan, early March of this year. Plus, then we went to Lexington, which was fantastic. The Lexington Comic-Con was fantastic. The hotel, I could do without that. But that was pretty much my fault because I didn't know the area and I was trying to save a few pennies. But the Lexington Comic-Con was absolutely just fantastic. The people were great. It was very lucrative. I want to thank Damien for inviting me down there. It was just a great time. I recommend Lexington's Comic-Con, absolutely. My comics collection. One of the biggest achievements of the year was partnering up with Peter Ryan with the comics that we worked with, selling and getting them into other people's collections and that. It was just great. My collection, I really got quite a few books that I've been looking for the last 20 years. I got them now, and I really have just been over the moon about it. It's just been great. It's so awesome to look in my my bookshelves and everything to see, that I've got these treasures, and I'm just so beyond thankful that I've been able to do that. Comics Unlimited partnership, Comics Unlimited with Glenn B. Fleming has just been such a treat, such an absolute treat. And I'm glad that you guys have accepted the books and that you're reading them and being part of them, writing articles for them. We appreciate it greatly. Like I said, you can go to teddaviesartistry.com at the shop TED tab, and you can purchase the PDF file of Comics Unlimited 10 or 11 for $3 each. And we're going to start doing that as well, because I think it's a great avenue, because not everybody wants the ebook, not everybody wants the paperback book, but the PDFs, why not? And it's digital. There's it's email. So it's what else more can I say about it? So you can check that out on that. I wanted to see what else we've got here. Okay, so we all know that we had Feed the Beast podcast started with John Celestri this year. We had Glenn B. Fleming, which we've been doing podcasts with for a while, but with Comics Unlimited now specifically. And of course, Craig Hall, the amazing producer out in California with From the Trenches of Hollywood. We're regrouping right now to get the podcasts out. We've had a lot happen this year, just production-wise with the scripts. And he's been busy. Thank God. We've been busy. So we're getting back to that podcast very, very soon. So look for that. If you're interested in writing scripts or trying to get your ideas out to Hollywood, we got an avenue that can possibly help you to learn about that and to feel more relaxed about it and to, get your work out there. So, but one of the biggest things that happened this year was my son got married and my daughter got married. They had a great year. they both found the loves of their lives, and they got married. So Ashley and Tim, congratulations, and AJ and Kay, congratulations, you guys. I love you both. Actually, both the kids, but both of my in-law kids too. So they're my kids too. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate you being part of your lives. And I love you both I love you all very, very much. The direction that I want to take Ted Davies Artistry is something that I've been working on for a while, and it's because of you. You guys have been just awesome with my content, watching, sharing, looking at all my work, doing purchasing my work, being part of the Kickstarters that I've had, and everything that I've done over the course of the last few years. So I appreciate you greatly, and in that I want to give back. So when I'm drawing, when I'm doing these reels or what have you, I'm doing it for the entertainment quality for you guys, and as far as education and inspiring too. I want you guys to be inspired. So you know what, Ted's doing it, why can't I do it? There's really no reason why, especially in today's world, you can't go out and do it. And if I take anything from 2022, it's that. It's to help other people, inspire them, get them to the point where they're excited to do something that's going to be beneficial to the world. Because sometimes, we don't feel like that. I know this year's been tough. There's been a lot of drama this year, as you guys know. In comics, there's been a lot of sadness too. There's been a lot of people that have passed away this year, major people. Perez, Adams, on and on. Sales, all these people have moved on, and it's something else when you really think about it. That's one of the things in Comics Unlimited that we wrote about. There's so many things, so many people that have passed away, that we've memorialized them in our magazine. It's so important. But they inspired us, and that will live on, in other creators and other creations. So, and that's what I'm hoping to do here too, so that you can tell your story, get your story out. Like I say, you might not have a book, but you have a story. So you can at least get to the point where you're sharing that story. This year, 2023, coming up, it's going to be more content. So I'm going to be pushing content like mad on this, whether it's drawings, videos, audio, tutorials. There's going to be books coming out. I've got several things that I'm in the works with right now, finishing up the Retrieve series. I've got all these in Grimm 101. I need to get the figures, the Grimm figures, out before I do any other crowdfunding, if Christine and I decide to go that avenue. But I want to get that wrapped up. I don't want to do any type of crowdfunding without it. That doesn't mean that people can't purchase my prints and stuff if you guys are in my artwork. But as far as crowdfunding, that would be, I don't think it's right. You need to finish one before you start the other. We've got a huge vision of what we're going to be doing for this year. And I'm looking forward to showing you guys every week what we're doing. Actually, it's going to be a few times a week, because with all the podcasts and everything else. One thing that I am going to be doing, though, too, is this is the last of the 2022 shows. So this week is going to be the end for the 2022 shows, as far as Ted Davies Artistry show proper. We're also going to have one other show, Year in Review, with Glenn for Comics Unlimited this week. But after that, I'm actually going to be taking off until February. There won't be any live shows. Doesn't mean there won't be taped shows for my work, for my artwork. But everything else is going to be, there's nothing else is going to be live. We've got too much going on, and I'm resetting up a lot of the things in the studio right now. So it'll be a lot of fun to produce new things this year. And I'm looking forward to hearing the comments, hopefully the inspirational comments that you guys have. That's it, guys. It's been a great year, and I want to thank you so much. We've gotten through a lot. I know that there's a lot coming up with, there's a lot happening right now in the world, but this is hopefully an area that you can just get away from that for a while and get inspired and get to the point where you're feeling, you got permission. Do it. Do it. You don't need my permission, but if you need somebody's permission, you got it. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching my drawings on the air and listening to my podcast and seeing everything that I'm trying to accomplish here and being part of it. It means the world to me. I know it means the world to Christine too. And you're, like I say every time, no envy, no fear. Go out and do something great for whoever it is that you care about, and do something that is going to be beneficial to somebody else. We will talk to you soon. Happy holidays, guys. Have a great, healthy new year. Be safe out there. We'll talk to you. Thanks.